Hello and welcome back to the madness. So we got a lot to show. At first I was worried that there wasn't going to be a lot to show, but there's a lot to show. So I'm shaking the thing already. So let's start off with the yearly sale, January. So Becca did the, what is it called? The backstitch for it. So now I only have, let's bring it up. I only have the birds, some snow, and that little dish, and it will be done, and then we will go to February. Super excited about that one. So I did 701 stitches in it this last 2 weeks, so I'm very happy. I should start putting on how many days I stitched on it too. I think I only gave it like 2 days. Okay, so I don't know where I'm gonna put this stuff here. We'll just put it right in here, and then we'll figure it out later. Right. Okay, then we have a new start. I got a free start, January being the beginning of the year. I forgot. She said something clever. I don't remember how it said, but new start, new year. I think that's what it was. So we have the beginnings of the January gnome. Now, y'all should be very proud of me. Okay, I've only done 302 stitches, so, but, let me tell you, it's a big deal, and I bet you I don't have a picture of it. Okay, hold on, because I want to show you the picture, so let's just, oh, look at that, oh no! When I brought up Facebook, it was there ready. And then, Facebook does its stupid thing where it has to start all over again. Oh, crap. How do I... Hold on. I think I did something... This really makes me mad. Facebook and their stupid changes. So it makes everything so hard to get to. Okay, so do I not even know how to, I don't think I know how to do it. Oh, here we go. It was just, I don't know what happened. Okay, albums. Because I know it's in my album. So I want to show you this. This is why. Okay, so there's my album. It's got to be at the very bottom. Yep, there he is. Look how cute he is. Okay, so there he is, right? Let me tell you. Let me show ya. This is all the floss for him. I am doing no shortcuts, no, oh, this is close to the other one. I am doing this exactly how it was charted. Because you know me, I think color blocking is so much better than do 2 stitch, change a thread. Do 2 stitch, change a thread. But for January, I'm going to see, and I'm going to do it the way she has it charted. And if it turns out amazing, then I'll do it for all 12. But if not, I will be tweaking the pattern because that's a lot of floss. That's a lot of floss. And you can't even tell really how much it is because you see this little cubby? That's just, there's got to be, let's look. I still had to bobinate and everything. Oh my God, what a mess. There's 3 different blues. 3 or 4? My desk is so full. feel like if I put it there, so 1, 2, 3. 3. What is the problem? There we go. There are, I don't know how many. I really need to get and do this one first. It is one of my goals to have every project bobbinated and put in the case the right way, you know. Not just have full skeins just laying there. So yeah. He will be getting worked on more this month. That's for sure. So he's going in this one because this is the one I'm going to be working on. Okay, so now getting back to, yeah, I told you I only did 302 stitches. So right now I can't show you January because it's a finish and it is fully finished. Okay, I'll show you. Da, 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 da. So for the January one, I put 1,127 stitches in him and he's done. Look how good he looks. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so then we did February. Oh, and I finished that on January 24th. Then we started February. I'm in love, guys. I am truly in love. Really. All I want to do is stitch on the yearly sale, the country sale, and the gnome. That's really all I want to do. I've made decisions too, but I'll talk about that as we go. So let's bring up this one. So we're working on February. It is so much fun. And I haven't even gotten to the chicks. Wait till I get to the chicks. Oh my God. So I did 1,204 stitches in this. I'm telling you, this is basically all I've been working on. What was I working on? Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. Okay, we'll get into that too. Shh. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Then we have good old Vibe Tree. Not a lot of progress. I hate the floss. I really do hate the floss. I've decided that I didn't like how the tent stitch looked. So I thought I was missing a... Oh my God, I put that bead in the wrong place. But I did start beading, but see right here? That bead is supposed to be here. I'm like, why does that look off? Because you put the bead in the wrong place. Yeah, this floss is just so thick, and I had to do full cross stitch. My brain was just like, the tent stitch, it made the pattern look weird. I showed Becca and she's like, oh. I'm like, I know, and this is yours. So yeah, was not happy with it. I'm trying to close the bag. You know my expensive project bags here that I just love. I did decide though, I think I'm gonna have to get out the Amazon ones, which they're somewhere. For like corn and my BAPs. I think I'm gonna bring out the Amazon ones, which let me just see. I thought they were right here, but yeah, I don't know. I had to search because I really need to have more protection. Now it's driving me crazy. So now I'm searching all over the place. Okay, so we're just going to put that one there. Okay, so, oh great. You're going to see my pajama bottoms. But I got to stand up because I'm short. Today's Sunday. So, you're lucky that I did my hair. And, which I mean, just blow dry and throw some hairspray on there. put a bra on for you. Okay, enough. I know I'm crazy. So we have Gen 1. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see, 669 stitches. It was all right here. And I'm shaking, you guys. I really need to figure out how to put you somewhere else so you're not shaking, because I like to lean and touch and everything. Let's see, I do have a picture right here. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it's this little guy that we're working on right here. We're right there, right under the birds. So, yay. Okay, so that one, that has to be worked on. Okay, so now we go to Pokemon type chart. We did 602 stitches. This is really fun to do. So I know I did the shield. I did all this part. And I think I did these two here. Yeah, because that's what I'm working on now. So I'm going down here. And yeah. So let's show you what that is going to look like. This is the chart that Tiny Pufferfish designed for herself. And that's what it's going to look like. And yes, it's going to be about as big as a damn bed sheet. I think she could use it as a blanket for a twin bed. It's big. Big, big, big. I mean, just think about it. I'm in that corner. And that's how big it is. Use your imagination. But I love her. And she loves it. So I'm doing it. It is fun too. It really is. It's when I just want to get some stitches in. It's part of my main character too. I forgot what character he is. But I put him as a main character. Ooh, I don't want to do that. Okay. So now we're on to... Yeah, see, these bags are just... Okay, you know what? I'm just going to rip it. I ripped my project bag. I know, I'm so stupid. I'm sorry. Okay, so we did 516 stitches in this one. This one, that night, I stayed up. I did not want to put this away. I just kept going and going and going. So, let's see. What is he supposed to look like? Right there. No! Don't do that. Cancel. And that's what it's going to look like. So, yeah. I started up here, right? No, I'm over here. So, I can't wait to get to the archway. That's what I'm really looking forward to. Okay. He's a main character. Just throw you in there and we'll figure you out in a little bit. Okay, so now we have May Cottage. We did 502 stitches. This was another one that I just didn't want to put down. I was having so much fun doing it. I know what I did. I did all of this here. So yeah, it's just a lot of fun. So much fun. Oh, let me show you what it's going to look like. It's here, just where. There we go. We'll zoom in and we are on May. So it's a lot of fun though. It really is. Yeah. Hope I'm not going too fast. I feel like I'm rushing. Okay, so we have a finish, guys. Super excited about this one. I finished it on January 26th, 806 stitches later. And that's what we got. It's beautiful. Oh, thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I'm going to make it into a pillow. I already know how I'm going to finish it. I'm going to make it in a pillow and put it on my bed. Because I love it so much. Yeah, so super excited. Okay, you're gonna go there because you need to be finished. Okay, so next is, we only have 2 more, guys, and then we go into the finishes. Okay, so we have books to Muggles. We have a book that needs to be backstitched. Only 500 stitches in this, but that's all I needed to do for the month for the main character. So I wanted to get back to the February cottage, or February country sale, was that's it. And then on, I wanted to say it was Tuesday, pretty sure Tuesday or Wednesday, it was this little guy's birthday, so we had to pull him out. And I did 1,403 stitches on him. And today I'm going to go back and start stitching on him. I'm hoping by next week that this will be finished. So let me show you what it's supposed to look like. Oh wait, before I go in to do that, well no, I'll come back to that. Okay, so where are you? Here he is. So I don't have a lot left. I have the crab to do. I have most of the fishes to do. I have a sailboat to do. Yeah, so, oh, and then it went to that. We have not worked on that. So, I've made decisions here. I've decided that I'm not going to spin the wheel. There's too many projects that I want to focus on, and having to do 500 stitches and five, I think it's 5 different, I can look right now. Okay, so that's not what I'm looking at. I'm like, that's not it. Okay, here we go. So, yes, 500 stitches. Oh no, I only had to do 300 stitches. I better double check that. I'm almost positive it's 500 stitches in each main character. But still, I really like it to be 500 stitches. But see, then again, that's 2,000 stitches just in that, which, okay, so let me just show you. I hate showing things, but I know everything's spelled right. So if they're not, ignore it. So this is my monthly prompts. I am so glad that everything except for Hell's Kitchen and the dinosaur one is, I'm trying to think. Well, no. Okay, Hell's Kitchen and the dinosaur one don't have prompts. So every group that I'm in that has prompts is monthly. So I can plan it all out, which I still have to put the whips in there to see. It's the spell outs. And that's the only reason why I stopped doing the 3 spins each week, is because of the spell outs. I am going to touch a lot of projects through the month. Oh, I have a tablet down here and I can see my reflection. I keep thinking it's Toby walking by and I just realized it's my reflection. Okay, back to what we're doing here. So, and I know I'm talking with my hands. So I don't feel like the 3 spins each week, it's just putting pressure on that I don't need. I have enough pressure with work and life. To be honest, the last week of January, I got into a funk. I felt like this was a job and I met all my goals. Let's say that I did meet all my goals because I did stitch at least 100 stitches in every project. But let me tell you, the last week of January was like, do I really care? It was like, I'd rather be bobbinating. But see, this is what happened. I got into such a funk. I didn't even bobbinate. My floss came in, which I don't know where it's at. Yeah, so, it was the pressure of finishing the spell outs. And then it was the pressure of having to stitch every day. I love stitching too. It's very relaxing. Last night I was like, oh, I'm not going to, no, I didn't stitch last night. That's right. I think it was Friday night. I was like, I came home. I was exhausted. And here's another thing too. When it's very cold outside, and what I mean is very cold is it was 13 degrees and the real feel was 6 degrees. Which, okay, I know everyone lives in different parts of the country, right? I live by the water. So we have what's called the lake effect, which is even colder. And it goes like to your bones, and it just makes you very tired and hurt. Oh my God, my arthritis was killing me. Which, I mean, knock on some wood. Our winter has been very mild. Very, very mild. Not a lot of snow. They're saying that on Valentine's Day, it's supposed to be almost 50 degrees, which, yes, and yes. But who knows? I mean, it can change. Valentine's Day is so far away still in the weather app, you know, but it's showing, but things can change. Yeah, so I don't know. I just been feeling in a funk. I did rearrange my whole area. I bought, oh, you can't see it. One of these cubbies, you know, the cubbies. Because when I got into diamond painting, I had a cubby up there. It was probably one of these, really, if I think about it. And I really liked it. And then for some reason, when I started cross-stitching, and we moved my bedroom up to where the craft room used to be, and then we turned this into the craft room. Yeah, so we rearranged the living room, and they came back here. And last week I was like, felt like I didn't have enough room. And so I got my cubby. So that was like 2 days of, you know, organizing and all that stuff. So anyways, I'm not spinning. Go down the rabbit hole. I'm not spinning because with I have 15 prompts and magical stitches. Which I think this month I'm doing a lot of penalty stitches because I just don't have a horse. Or no, maybe that was a different one. I don't remember. I'm getting all the things mixed up. Yeah. So I have 2 spell outs. And then 2 things that I do prompts with. Which, Miracle Max, I love this too. If you get the prompt this month of, I forgot who it is, but it's Pokemon Type Chart is the guy who I have assigned to that. You get double points. I have 4 that it fits in. I'm like, oh, yes. Okay, anyways, I know. Okay, shut up about that. Okay, so we got that, right? This is going to be a finish. We are going to finish this no matter what. So we got finishes. Oh, if I take that down. Now, mind you, I'm still going to show you these, but we're new at this. So we didn't know how to, just fall. Go ahead. Oh, it's not falling. Okay, let's do this fast. We didn't know how do I say this? Close the pillow up, I guess is the best way to say it. So you can see the stitching, which, I mean, that one's not bad. I did this one. Okay, so if you guys have been here long enough, you know that every video I open it with, welcome to the madness. Well, my best friend, this was the second thing that I ever stitched. She got me this pattern that says, welcome to the madness. So I love this. I cherish this one. I think I'm just going to toss them back in there. So then, you know, and the funny thing is, and I'm still like, because I know, okay, I know when you're working on a project, it's this big because you have all this extra fabric, right? But then when you make it into a pillow, it's so small. Reaper was like big. I told John, I said, it's like it shrunk when you make it into a pillow. Here's Johnny's Reaper. He absolutely loves it. I've decided too that I'm going to leave more. I don't like when a pillow, I don't know. I like the pillow more like this, where you can, well, I guess you can't, can you? I don't know. Anyways, get out of my head. But John loves it. I think he turned out so good. So there's 2 FFOs. We have to fix this one. Like I said, we didn't know about how to hide the stitches, and yeah, this one needs a little help. What she needs to do is she needs to, like, you know, really, yeah. But anyways, because Becca did this one for me. But, and this, so I was going to make this a flat finish, right? And hang it on the wall. And I mean, he was huge. He was freaking huge. And I got it all done, and I came back here because John was back here playing with his trains. And, no, he wasn't playing. He fixes them. He does. But I call it playing with his trains, and so does he. He says, I'm going to go play with my trains. I'm like, you go play with your trains. Anyways, I came back here and I was like, it's done. Do you love it? He goes, it's done? I was like, yeah, it's done. He's like, oh. So I was like, and I walked up front, and Becca's like, what's wrong? I'm like, your father doesn't think this is finished. I said, which I agree. I'm thinking, because, I mean, there was big blocks here, you know, because it's a heart. So you had a lot of fabric. I was thinking of, you know, going somewhere and getting, like, I don't know, a wand to put over here, and then something over here. And I think she had just finished Reaper, and I'm like, oh, that's beautiful. So I start ripping this off the board, and she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, we're going to make that into a pillow. And she's like, okay. And I'm like, no, we're going to make it into a heart pillow. It's going to, like, pop. And she's like, okay. I said, but you have to draw the heart, because I am so bad at drawing hearts. If I was to do it, this one would be like this, and this one would be like, you know. So she's like, okay. But we made Harry's heart. It's so great. And if you watch my vlogs, you'll see that I made in my front room my gallery wall, and he has his own shelf for the gallery wall. So yes, he's in my living room because nobody comes over here. I have no friends. We have no one that comes over. So our house is our house. We don't even have family. So it's the 3 of us. Well, Jonathan, when he comes over, but, and oh my God, when Jonathan's, I know, I'm so chatty today. I'm sorry. So 2 things. We got it's not a Ring doorbell. It's Amazon's Blink. We got a Blink doorbell. It was hilarious. I should have kept the clip. I know, I should have kept the clip. But you see Jonathan walking up, and then he goes, they got a ring! And I'm like, I hit unmute, and I said, it's not a ring. He's like, and you can talk to me. I'm like, yeah, that was the whole point. Anyways, so then he walks in, he goes, I love your wall. And I'm like, you haven't been here in a while, have you? Which, mind you, we did it all in a week, so it's not like he wasn't here for months and months. It was just hilarious. But he loves it. He's like, I want to make a gallery wall. I'm like, you could. And I got these wonderful plant plant holders that it's flush. He's like, oh my God, I want those. I'm like, Amazon. This was all off of Amazon. Okay, anyways. Oh, I'm sorry. So this has its own shelf too. Oh, I'm shaking, you guys. So each, let me be this way. Yeah. Winter, spring, summer, fall. But Becca's got to fix this because she did it the wrong way. But we know now. So there's that. Okay, so now John was super. Okay, wait, let's go to the. So, I don't know. I might take it out and make it a pillow. But we have the little beach thing. But the shelf that he sits on, it really looks good. So, but I know a circle and a square, it's kind of throwing me off. I don't know. But it does look really good on the gallery wall. So, and it's really high. So, you don't see the circle as much. I don't know. Maybe I'm just fooling myself. I don't know. Anyways, we got that one. Then, so Becca made this for John the first year she started cross stitching. And it's taken me this long to finish it. Which was, she started cross stitching in 2020. The pandemic, yeah. So, but we finished it. So like, first she made it into, because she cut it, she didn't know that she wasn't supposed to cut it so close. And so then I'm like, oh, you know what? I'll make it like, you know, we used to do as kids, the Christmas ornaments where you just do the little fringe and then you could just do, you know, attach a string and we can just hang it. Well, it was too flimsy. So then I think it was a year ago, I told John, I said, hey, spray paint me a black, not a black, a dark purple. Oh, I told him, you pick the color, but spray me one of these boards. And I swear it sat back here for at least a year, year and a half. So when we started finishing, I said, okay, the first thing we had to do is this. So I got the board and I didn't realize that I didn't cut it down. I thought I cut it down, but I didn't cut it down. And he spray painted it. And there was no way I was going to have him cut it down and then re-spray paint it because, yeah, no. So I was like, okay, Becca, I really don't think this guy, because she has it as a magnet, needle minder, so he could, you know, move it and play with his Ouija board, which, whatever. This is the only Ouija board that's allowed in my house because you can't play on it. Anyways, I hate Ouija boards. So, I told Becca, I said, you know what? It really takes away from your cross stitch. So, oh, let me go up closer so you can see. So, I said, let's just put it up here. And then I was like, put it in this corner, put it in this corner. I'm like, but it needs something else. And she was like, 2 skulls. And I'm like, what? And she comes running back here. She gets the skulls. She comes back up and she goes, 2 skulls. And we lined it up and we absolutely love it. So this is going in my bedroom. Yay. Better than the living room. It's joining Reaper into the bedroom. So there's that. Okay. Then I'm super excited about this one. My husband is very crafty. And he has a very crafty mind. So let me show you, not this one first, but I'll show you this one first. So this is just this. Let's stay home. No, let's not. Well, yeah, let's do. So I had the vision. I already knew that I was going to do this where you put the washers on the back and then you just line it up and each month you pop it out, right? And once it's on the wall, I really put it where it needs to go. So I love it. I absolutely love where it's hanging, and we love it. So then I got this one. And if you can see, this is lattice. I'm like, but I want to do something different. Now in this one, it was raised letters. John had to chisel it off, and he spray painted it black. And it says January because I'm still working on February. So I said, but I don't know, do we want to spray the whole thing? Because I don't want it to look kind of like that. And he's like, oh, well, why don't we go to the dollar store and get some vines? Because that's lattice. And let's, you know, add something to it. I'm like, oh, yeah. I said, but here's the pattern. And I showed him the pattern. And I'm like, it's a country theme. I said, okay. So I went on Google and I typed in, I put in flower country style. And a whole bunch of things came up. Well, first I put country decor. That was the wrong thing to do. And then I put flowers, and a whole bunch of things came up. And I was scrolling, and I saw yellow flowers with purple flowers. It was basically these flowers, but not these. I think they were almost like a violet, but they weren't violet because they were outside. And yeah. So anyways, and they didn't have the violet leaves. So, you know, I show them and I said, okay, so tomorrow I'll go to the dollar store and I'll FaceTime you. And so I went to the dollar store and I FaceTimed him and I was showing him all, and he's like, no, I don't like that one. Oh, I like that. So we came home and it was digging into me. So you can't really see, but it's hard to show. Maybe I guess you can kind of, that there's green. So what I did is I took the yellow off of the stem of green and I put green, and then I put the yellow flowers, and then we were going to put the purples through here, and I put one down there, and I'm like, John, what if we did this? And he's like, I love it. But yeah, it's all because of Johnny that this one was made. And I love it. I absolutely, how it sits on the wall, it's absolutely perfect. So yeah. Okay. So let's go into plans, because that's all the finishes. There's going to be, I don't know. Okay. So here, why is it every time I come on here, I yawn? Okay. So here's the thing that we need to discuss. It's February. I hate February. I really do. I am not a February fan. So what we have to do is we have to put, and I have it right here. We have to put, for the only monthly goal that matters, first and foremost, is we have to put 1,000 stitches into the Gilmore Girls. So we have to do 1,000 stitches in Gilmore Girls. Then we have to, well, we already did that. We worked on the lighthouse on its birthday. Gilmore Girls' birthday is Tuesday, so we had to work on that Tuesday. And then my only other goal for this month is to finish the lighthouse and to finish the February country sale and yearly sale. So that's a lot. And see, now this is when I start panicking. So maybe I need to take those off my list. I don't know. I want them done so bad. And this is what I really want to do, is I want to finish those two and then really finish, oh my gosh, see, this is where my brain starts going. And then I want to finish March, because when March is done, I want to be able to put them in. You know, the magnets, that's what that was. Yeah, so I don't know. What I need to do is, after this, while this is uploading, I need to sit down and to really work out the spell outs and the monthly prompts for everything. So then I can calm my brain, because if I need to do, see, but then okay, let me get out of my head for a second and actually speak. I'm like, well, I'll just do a whole bunch of penalty stitches. But then I feel like that's cheating, because the prompts are there to help you work on your other projects, right? And it's a game. But then I go, oh, but this year they're not grading, which, I mean, when they were grading, you didn't get anything. The whole point of the games are to have fun. So I really just need to not be hard on myself this month, because it is February. The reason I say that is because I know I'm not going to get a lot of stitching time on between, oh my God, it's this Friday, isn't it? Is it this Friday? Now I need to check the calendar. Yes. No. What's today? Yes. It's this Friday that it just starts. Oh my gosh. So I have 4 days to really like stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 days to really like stitch. And then I know I won't get back to stitching until probably the 15th or 16th, because it's always the days before. Who knows? I don't know. You can't, there's no planning, because society is a last minute society now. So it's not like you can't look, even the day before Valentine's Day, you can't look and see, oh, we only have 200 orders. No, because 100 more could come over the actual day. Okay, I'm getting worked up. Calm down, Becky. So the day after a holiday is always bad, because you have all these, what are they called? Drivers that come in and help. The temporary drivers that come in. So usually the next day is fixing all of their mistakes, all the tagged doors that people weren't home. It's a big headache. And then after the holiday, after, the 15th, then I know that I'm gonna want probably 16th off. So in all reality, I won't get back to stitching until the 17th. I hope that doesn't happen. I hope that when each night I come home, I feel like, oh, today was a good day, and I just put in 100, 200 stitches. But I can't promise that. So now I'm starting to panic even more, because then that only leaves a week and a half to finish all these goals. Yeah, I'm stressing. And it's only the 5th of February. Okay. Sorry. Let me take a drink here. So I really need to just be easy on myself and just do penalty stitches. I just made that up in my mind. After even doing all that and thinking about all that and how many days I actually had to stitch, I'm just going to have to do penalty stitches. Or not even stitch for that group. But if I'm already stitching, I will put in for that group. So, yeah. So that's my plans. I almost stole Jen's fake plans. That's my plans. I'm definitely, this is no matter what. And if I don't get to the main characters, which I mean, really, I really want to look that up. If it is 500 or if it's 300, it'll only take me a second. Oh no, I went to the wrong thing. Because you want to know too, right? Okay, main characters. It's 300. Am I the one who said this? I want to say, I don't know now. I don't remember. I think that's when you set your goal. Or was it? Main character. Oh, I'm the one who set this goal. Okay. Yeah, so it's 300 stitches in each one. Oh, I'll be able to do that, no problem. I just need to get out of my head that it's 500. But even if it's 500, I mean, I can put 500 in one day. So now, see, I'm calling myself down. I just need to talk through it. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see next week. Okay, wait. Let's talk about that real fast, though. Because floss tube, yeah. I'm supposed to do one. This is hilarious. I'm supposed to do one on the day before Valentine's Day. When I was setting this up, oh, now I got to look at May. Does May say that I have to do one on May? It's going to be May. When's the May? Okay, it's taking forever to load. Oh. Okay, no, it doesn't. Okay. Because it's the second Sunday. In May, right? Or is it the third? It's the second Sunday, right? I don't know. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Yeah, so I don't know when you're going to get another floss tube. It's probably going to be the 20th. And then I'll get back on schedule. So the next time will be the 20th and then the 27th. And then I'll be back on schedule. Because, yeah, I do not see, who knows? Next Monday, I don't see me doing one. I really don't. And this one was late, so February's just going to be messed up and we're just going to have to deal with it, right? Right. Okay, I'm going to get off of here because I've just been gabbing and you guys are like, just shut up. No, you're not. You could have turned off. I'm not making you stay here. You could have left. Yeah, and I'm feeling short again because I don't know if you noticed, I got off of my foot. So now I feel like I'm a little dwarf. Okay, so we are done. Right? I have nothing else to talk about. And see, I want to start. Did I show you guys? Oh my God, everything's going to start falling. Oh my God, here we go. That was bad. That was bad. See, I need to organize because I have piles everywhere. And this isn't like me. This is unorganized to me. I can't handle it. But I'm super excited. Look. Look how beautiful they are. And can you see how they stand up so perfectly? Yeah. So my goal is to get this box done this month too. Which, I mean, to be honest, knowing me, I probably won't stitch the Awful Nights of you're gonna stay there pretty Valentine's Day week or weekend, I guess is what you call it this time. But I can sit there and wind because you're not thinking. It's the counting and making sure you're at the right place. When I'm exhausted, I just can't do it. And then I find the next day I'm ripping out stitches. So I rather do this on the days that I'm really, and I really need to bring, you know what, that needs to go back up there with me. No, I don't want to put it in there because I know me, I'll break something. So, I need to get a hoop for that too. I'm just talking. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys go. I hope you understand everything I need to talk things through too. So, if you got this far, put a heart and let me know if you liked it or if I need to just leave the other stuff to the vlog. Because I could just talk about the stitching, the finishes, and then be done. But then it's when we get into the plans where I get very... Well, no, there's other little times I tell little stories. But I don't know. That's me, though. So, okay, guys. I'm out of here. It's 50 minutes. Goodbye. Have a great week. Or a couple weeks. Or the next time I see you. Okay.